cough drop right now, so I'm having to do that.
This is the story. I'm scared.
Story about a story. It's Bryan's story. He told us to us with the direction, like that. Only smaller. He has a small penis. Yeah, that's a good one. And this is the story of the story that he told while we were sharing stories.
It's bringing back some nightmares, dude. I don't want to listen anymore.
It was a scary story. I'm scared now because he doesn't like small penises. Brings up memories of him in the mirror, looking at his phone. Anyway, that's the Bryan and the story of the story during story time. Taylor liked it. Licking herself the entire time. That's just gross. The story was about the story that Bryan made up during story time. We were sharing stories, dirty stories. Good stories, but dirty. His story, total bullshit. But he really liked it, apparently. The whole time, he had a raging tiny boner. We all could tell. The guy really big small pants that are still in. It was David Bowie, apparently. He's a dumbass.
We're talking about Jake again?
No, we're talking about the one who smelled like ass.
Ah.
So Bryan, the one who smelled like ass, told a story during story. No, we are telling a story of a story. He told during story time. God, Alex, keep up.
Sorry.
Anyway, this whole story he enjoyed so much that we made it off the top of his cock.
Which wasn't that
He
song.
really enjoyed it. It was a good story. Not really, just full of bullshit. But he really liked it. I just came on.
I know.
There's Jake again. Guy who everyone hates. There's the door who opens for no one, yet everyone. Like a $2 stripper. It's a creepy door. Anyway, though the story was full of shit, Bryan really liked it. That Bryan really liked it. We could all tell from this tiny little boner raging in his pants. As though we tried to listen in on the story, it was the gas that got us. Oh well, we tried to listen anyway, then got distracted by this raging tiny stick. It's like a giant mountain, the size of a pea. Raging through his pants, now we're smaller than a Chinese little Asian midget hooker. Anyway, I don't know how that ties in, but the tiny boner distracted us all and gave us nightmares. And the story, full of bullshit, tells us of a story of his band that he was apparently in, which was something called, I don't know, he's gay and has a small penis, and that was it, quote unquote. I'm not sure. He said he was in this band, and one day, a bunch of groupies walked in. Considering they were Bryan's band's groupies, they must have been men, or just really fucking ugly. But they anyway walked into the back room while they were smelly and ugly and tired. So the groupies walked in, so he says, okay, I'm tired of that cord. And my fingers hurt like a bitch. Like Bryan's mirror. My fingers hurt. Okay. So the story goes that apparently while one day after performing a gig at Chuck E. Cheese's. That's not true. That's too high. That's too high class. After performing a gig, a bunch of groupies walked in. Fuck this. Coughed up. Ah, failed.
Oh, God!
Dude, performing this gig, a bunch of groupies walked in. Thought it was funny. Funny looking. Anyway, he won them over. Bunch of his groupies picked private rooms. Bryan, being the ugly one, was stuck to the van. So, apparently, the van was 2 by 2, and somehow they made sweet, ugly man love in this 2 by 2 van. Built for cloud. Said that was the dirtiest sex he ever had. The Yeah, I don't think he even got laid, so I don't think so. Told that story. Really enjoyed it. God, he might as well have been masturbating off to us right in front of us. It was just, he's mentally spanking himself with that story. Kind of physically, too. Kind of gross. Really. The whole day. Oh, boy. Ow!